Excellent evening, everyone. Excellent evening to everyone, of course. We're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we doing? Happy New Week. It's practically the first week of February, and we're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we're going to be treating a very, very important topic, okay? Very, very important topic. That's what we're going to be treating today, and that's stem cell revolution. I've been studying it and I've been trying to get out some points that can actually help us. So we're all highly welcome. Welcome, welcome to every one of us. If you've joined me live, you can greet. So I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome to every one of us. If you've joined me live, you can greet. So I can actually welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome to every one of us. So today we're going to be looking at stem cell revolution, how fasting and autophagy can unlock your body's regenerative capacity and then transform your health. Fasting. We are all fasting now. If you haven't started fasting, I advise you to start. Start fasting. Whichever way you can do, start from it until you improve, you grow, and become, what you're supposed to become. Maybe next week I'm going to still outline for us what type of fasting and what it can do for us. We looked at it last week. If there's time today, I'll still share briefly what we did last week and what it can do. So if you've joined me live, you can greet. So I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast as we look at stem cell revolution. How fasting and autophagy can unlock your body's regenerative capacity and then transform your health. I mean transform your health 100%. So you're all highly welcome, welcome. Like I said, if you've joined me live, you can greet. So I can welcome you and let's share. Let's share out to our families. Let's share out to our friends. Let's share out to our family members. Let's share out to our friends. Let's share out to our neighbors. Let's share out to everyone that we know that is in our contact, because it's going to be a very, very wonderful training evening this evening, okay? You will learn a lot, and I mean you will learn a lot. So make sure you don't learn it alone. Call others, because we all know that wellness is a necessity for good life. Wellness is a necessity for good life. And whatever saves you pain is great gain. Whatever saves you pain is great gain. And that's why I come your way every Monday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, and every Saturday. And I bring us comprehensive health. Tips and teachings and trainings. I bring us comprehensive teachings and training that can help us make sure we save pain so that we can have that great gain and have wellness, okay? And I do this in the 8 dimensions of health for us. So follow me on my Facebook, Aging with Grace, Instagram, Aging with Grace, TikTok, Aging with Grace, and YouTube, Aging with Grace, so you can watch this video. And if you have friends who are not on Facebook, also go to Aging with Grace YouTube. Everybody can access YouTube, okay? And give them the link. Like, follow, share, and also comment and ask questions. And if you have personal questions that you need to ask, you can chat me directly on my WhatsApp number, okay? My WhatsApp number is... Watch this video. And if you have friends... My WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642, okay? +234 703 515 1642. That's my WhatsApp number, okay? So chat me on my WhatsApp number. I forgot to put it. My WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642, okay? Yeah, I've got it right this time, okay? So you can chat me for counseling, chat me for if you need your products, if you need some books, health books, okay? You can chat me. Okay, so you're highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Bolale, Ajao, Gracious Grace, Grace, how are you? Welcome. How is Abuja doing? Welcome, welcome. Ifeoma Oputa, Adedoku, Oyenika, you're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Okay, so as we all know, our bodies are made up of trillions of cells, and I mean trillions of cells. And these cells are the building blocks of our overall health. Everything boils down to cell, okay? That's where it starts from. But did you know that there are special cells in the body called stem cells? Okay? And they have the power to regenerate, repair damaged tissues, these stem cells. Absolutely very, very important, okay? Today, we are going to be exploring how fasting and autophagy can unlock the full potential of these stem cells and transform our health. Fasting is fantastic. Fasting till you reach autophagy is even more fantastic. So we're going to be looking at that. Do you want to rejuvenate? Do you want to look younger? Do you want to glow? Do you want to stay away from hospital? Do you want to kill all those diseases that are killing you? Stay tuned and you will be getting so much benefit today. So what are really stem cells? Stem cells are like the superheroes of our body. The superheroes of our body. They have the ability to differentiate into different types of cells, such as your skin cell, your muscle cells, and even your nerve cells. Stem cells are able to differentiate into all these cells. And this means that they can help repair and replace damaged tissues and even regenerate new tissues in your body. You know, God is always in the business of creation. Well, our body, they say we are not growing. We might not be growing vertical, okay? But we grow every day. We still grow. For example, if you cut your skin now, stem cells will help repair the damaged tissues and regenerate new cells, new skin cells for you. That's what stem cell does, okay? So then what is autophagy? Generally, I don't want to go into so much of scientific talks. I just want to bring it down to our layman's way, okay? What is autophagy? Autophagy is a natural process that occurs in our body where our cells recycles and remove damaged or dysfunctional components. It's like a recycling program for our cells. So where they break down and reuse old or damaged parts to build new ones. In fact, how I describe this to some people, I tell them that the good cells eat up the bad cells. The good stem cells, they eat up the bad cells, and then they help to, you know, protect and also rebuild whatever that is damaged. So autophagy is essential for maintaining our health and also function of our cells. And it actually plays a critical role in preventing diseases. Autophagy helps in preventing cancers, arthritis, diabetes, ulcers, Alzheimer's diseases, Parkinson's diseases, and all such. That's what it does. Autophagy is a fundamental cell survival mechanism. It allows cells to adapt to metabolic stress through degeneration and also recycling the intercellular components to generate macromolecular precursors and also to produce energy for us. Meaning, what is the meaning of all this grammar? Okay, think of autophagy as cells self-cleaning and recycling system. That's what autophagy is. It cleans your cells and then it recycles your cell. So when a cell is under stress, like when it doesn't have enough nutrients, your cell inside, it breaks down and recycles its own old and damaged parts. That's why I always tell people it eats it up. So it will break it down and then it will now repair all the damaged parts. And this helps the cell survive by providing it with building blocks and energy it needs to keep functioning. It's like when your body runs low on food, when you're hungry, and instead of starving, it starts using stored fats for energy. When you're fasting, for example, and you're hungry and you've not given your body the food it needs, instead of it to starve, it's not going to starve to death. What does it do? It starts using your stored energy, breaking down your fats to build up that energy. So autophagy pathway is critical for development. It's critical for maintaining cellular and tissue homeostasis, as well as immunity and prevention of human diseases. Fantastic. Like I'm saying, if you have not started fasting, go and start fasting. Even if you cannot do water only, 6 to 6, try and do what you can and build it up. When I talked last week, I gave us a breakdown of what the fast and what the profit of that type of fast can bring for you. Okay, lack of defects with autophagy, like if you're not doing autophagy, it will attribute to cancer, neurodegeneration, muscle and heart diseases, infectious disease, as well as aging. I can remember I had one client that was having a problem, and I said, you know, you have to go to fast. When you fast, I don't want to call what it is, but I had to lead her, so I don't want to call it before people will now go and start fasting because they have that issue. I gave her some of the nutrients that she will need through fruits and vegetables and supplements, and then the type of fasting she will do that can help her. She's been so happy, and this thing was last year. She's doing very well. Okay, so autophagy is like a cells built in recycling system. When the cells are old or they are damaged or unnecessary, like when you have worn out protein and malfunctioning organelles, okay, it packages them up and sends them to a special compartment called lysosome. So the lysosome breaks down the damaged cells into smaller pieces, okay, which the cell can then reuse to make new components or regenerate energy. So the cells, the good cells, will eat up those bad pieces of cells. And this process will help the cell to stay clean, effective, efficient, and also very healthy. So cell always keep a low level of housekeeping process called autophagy, okay, and running in the background to regularly clean out and recycle unneeded or damaged parts. This helps maintain balance and also keep the cell healthy. However, when the cell faces stress, like if it has a shortage of nutrients, exposure to harmful chemicals like free radicals, oxidative stress, DNA damage, low oxygen level, or infection, it increases autophagy. That's what happens, okay? So, and this will help the cells survive by breaking down unnecessary components to release energy and then building blocks needed to repair and then for it to also defend itself. So it's like how your body might start using stored fats when you're fasting or when you don't have food, okay? It starts using stored fat for energy when food is scarce, or how it ramps up its immune responses during an infection. You know, when you have an infection, your body will try to build up immune responses fast to fast that, you know, infection. That's how it does. In fact, the term autophagy, which literally translates to self-eating. That's why I tell you that the good cells eat up the bad cells. The bad cells are broken into pieces, and then the good cells will eat them up. So autophagy, the literally meaning is self-eating. It was invented by Christian de Dove in 1963 to describe the presence of double membrane vesicles containing cytoplasmic constituents within the cell, okay? That's the person that improvised. So what is fasting? So let's even look different. I know we all hear about fasting and we know about fasting. Fasting is the practice of abstinence from food and drink for a period of time. That's what fasting is. Let me see if anybody has greeted. All these people that are watching without greeting, I'm not greeting anybody. Mabel, Happy New Year. How are you? Thank you for joining me this evening. Thank you, okay? All right. Anybody that is watching, please greet. Abuja is fine. Okay, thank you. I always ask you about Abuja. My children are in Abuja. So I always ask about Abuja. So fasting is a powerful tool that can actually help stimulate autophagy. Yes. fasting helps to stimulate autophagy. So, and then it unlocks the full potential of our stem cell. So you go from fasting to autophagy to unlocking the full potentials of your stem cells. So when we fast, our body is forced to switch from using glucose, which is sugar, for energy, to using ketones, which are produced by the breakdown of fats. So when your fats are broken down, they are ketones. So, and then this switch of energy or switch in energy sources stimulates autophagy. And autophagy will help our cells recycle and remove damaged or dysfunctional components. Okay, so that's what happens. So this switch in energy sources stimulates autophagy, and then it helps the cell recycle and remove damaged or dysfunctional components from our body. That's what practically happens. So when we talk about fasting, you will find out that people who fast a lot, they don't age as much. I use my father in the Lord for an example, and my mother in the Lord, Pastor and Pastor Mrs. E.A. Adeboye. You can see that they are glowing. Daddy is over 80 whatever, and you can see him standing and still preaching, walking and still going up and down, because his body goes through autophagy very, very regularly, and so he's strong. My husband also is an example. He fasts a lot, so he has that stamina and that energy and that cleansing and that eat up. So how fasting and autophagy can unlock regenerative capacity? That's what we are looking at today. So when we combine fasting and autophagy, or fasting with autophagy, we can unlock the full potential of our stem cells and then transform our health. Here, I'm going to be listing some of the ways that fasting and autophagy can work together to promote regenerative health. 1, it increases stem cell production. Fasting has been shown to increase the production of stem cells in our body. This means that our body has more, of these powerful cells available to repair and regenerate damaged tissues. Then also, fasting also improves stem cell function, because by the time fasting goes long and it enters autophagy will help to remove damaged or dysfunctional components from our stem cells, which now improves their function and ability to regenerate tissues. Also, when fasting goes for a while, remember last week I told you that it's not just any fast that enters into autophagy. It has to go for at least 18 hours. 18 hours. By the time you fast for 18 hours, that's when autophagy starts. So that's why it's always good for you to at least do more than 6 to 6, okay? Extend that your fasting window to 18, 20, even sometimes 24 hours. Even if you can't do it every week, do it once a month. Extend your fast to 24 hours. Stay a whole day drinking only water so that you can enter autophagy very well. Remember also that I told you last week that by 72 hours, that's like 3 days. That's when autophagy is also stronger. And then those stem cells begin to do the magic that will make you to become healthier. So autophagy helps to remove damaged and dysfunctional components from our cells and then improve our overall health and the functions of our cell. Again, number 4, it reduces inflammation. Fasting and autophagy has been shown to reduce inflammation in our body, which is also a major contributor to chronic diseases such as arthritis, diabetes, and cancer. That's what happens. So autophagy fasting, very, very good. It can help you with all this, okay? So when there is that switch in energy, that's when these things now begin, okay? I've already told us increase stem cells and all that, And again, fasting and autophagy, as I say, can reduce inflammation for you. They can reduce that inflammation for you and then also do so many other things that we're going to be looking at today. So if we talk about benefits of fasting, for example, the benefits of fasting and autophagy are very, very numerous and well documented. You can go and search them yourself. Some of these benefits include improved cellular health. Fasting and autophagy help to improve the overall health and function of our cells, which can actually lead to improved energy levels, better digestion, and stronger immune system. If you have a chronic disease that has been disturbing you, I tell you, try fasting. I've made up my mind that this year is fasting. Every day I will do intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, for example, is very, very good. Try, like, after doing this study, I'm going to move my intermittent fasting from 16 I'm already doing 18-6 window. I want to try to reduce that 18-6 window to see if I can do 24 windows. Okay, so 24 means I'm fasting for 20 hours. So I can at least give my body another 3 hours of autophagy before I put food in my system, okay? Now, another thing autophagy and fasting does for you is to increase your longevity. Fasting on autophagy has been shown to increase longevity by promoting cellular health and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. I tell you, if you can remove malaria from your system, I tell you, it's going to increase your lifespan. If you remove arthritis from you, remove diabetes, remove cholesterol, high cholesterol, bad cholesterol level, and all these other diseases, it will elongate your life, all things being equal, okay? Again, another thing that happens with fasting and autophagy is that they improve your mental clarity, okay? And they can help to improve your mental clarity and reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as Parkinson's diseases and also Alzheimer's, okay? Again, oh, wow, I tell you, fasting, autophagy helps with weight loss. Fantastic. It will help reduce the insulin levels and increase the breakdown of fat for you. Even if it's only this far, I don't want to go into more, but generally, summarily, that's what fasting and autophagy can do for you. These are very, very fantastic. So when it comes to fasting and autophagy, there are certain nutrients and vitamins that can help support the process and also minimize potential side effects. And I'm going to be sharing that with you because it's also very, very essential for you to know this, okay? Now, when you're fasting is very, very good. Sometimes when you start fasting, you begin to have some kind of issues like lassitude. Lassitude is just like your energy level going very low, and then you're feeling a little dizzy. Just take plenty water. Water is one solution that you have. Now, because you're fasting and you have to take some water, sometimes you lose electrolytes. And because you lose electrolyte, that's like sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, okay? These are very, very essential for maintaining proper hydration and electrolyte balance. Consider taking an electrolyte supplement or drinking electrolyte-rich beverages. Very, very good for you, like coconut water or sports drinks. But sometimes some of those sports drinks can have some issues with you. So what do? If you're fasting and you're breaking, you go and get your supplement like your Nature Min. Nature Min has all the nutrients, all the electrolytes I have talked about today. Nature Min has sodium, it has potassium, it has magnesium, it has calcium. So Nature Min is very, very good during fasting. If you're fasting and you're feeling dizzy, you're feeling tired, you're not understanding your body, Nature Min will help you. And of course, you know, during fasting season, I do a lot of promo for my Christian and Muslim brothers that are fasting so that they will be able to have these supplements and actually fast. We all need to fast for Nigeria. We all need to fast for our family members. We all need to fast for the Church of God. We all need to fast for different things. So it's very, very important. As you're combining spiritual advantages of fasting, also combine your health advantages in fasting. So electrolytes are very, very good for you, okay? And you can get them from your Nature Min. Another thing you need is vitamin C. Vitamin C, the antioxidant vitamin. Vitamin C is an antioxidant vitamin. It can help reduce oxidative stress when you're fasting and also reduce inflammation. Foods rich in vitamin C, including citrus fruits, berries, leafy green vegetables are good for you. But if you're the type that you're not able to get enough, get our absorbent C. Absorbency is very, very good for you when you're breaking your fast or during fast period, okay? And even before and after a fast. It will help to give you all the vitamin C you need in your system. And the good thing about our absorbency is that it is embedded in oat fiber, like oats, okay? So because it's embedded in that oat, it will help to the body to absorb it small, and not waste it. Some of these absorbency tablets we take, when we take them, the body just takes what it has as it's going through your digestive system, and it goes through the urine and you urinate it. But this one has fiber, so it sticks to your digestive system, your colon, a while, so that it's released gradually and you get the full dosage of it, you get the full benefit and the full value of it. So absorbency, very, very good for you. The third nutrient that you need and vitamin that you need is omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3 fatty acid are healthy fats that can help reduce inflammation, support heart health. Consider taking an omega-3 supplement or eating fatty fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel. We have our omega-3 supplement called Acti-C. Acti-C is very, very good for anybody who is having high cholesterol level, especially the low density lipoprotein, or anybody that is having heart issues, high blood pressure. Omega-3 is very good. So if you're fasting to get healthier, even during this period, to remove and reduce your numbers, the numbers of your blood pressure, the numbers of your low density lipoprotein, and increase the high density lipoprotein, Acti-C is very, very good for you. Another thing you need is probiotic. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria in our gut. Remember that health starts and begins in the gut, and they can help support immune function and digestion. So you need to take probiotic supplements or eat probiotic-rich food like yogurt and kefir. Our probiotic has 6 strains and it's very, very good for anyone who wants to embark on fasting or during fasting. You take it before you break. You take it like 10 to 20 minutes before you break your fast if you're breaking every day. Incidentally, you can even take it while fasting because it doesn't have any calorie. Yeah. So you can take it every morning, early in the morning while you're fasting, okay? Before, if you're very religious that you don't want to put anything in your stomach during fast, take it before your 6 a.m. that you start, and then it's good for you. Or you take it 20 minutes before you break your fast. Very, very good. These are the 4 supplements that you need if you are lacking, if you're having issues with electrolytes, okay? They can actually help you get the electrolyte, get the vitamins and the nutrients that you need while you are fasting. Then during fasting, water, adequate hydration is very, very crucial during fasting. Aim to drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. It's not easy when you're fasting. So what I usually do, I bring out the quantity of water that I'm supposed to take, and I keep it and I make sure that I drink it. Okay, so here I have this is 50 cl. Yeah, of water. This is 50 cl. I also have the 33 cl. That one I just drink it at once. So I bring out that 36 cl is like 1 glass of water. So I take like 10 bottles of it, of the Lacena 33 cl every day. That is the least I take. I sometimes take more because sometimes in the night I find that my throat is dry, so I keep sipping water anytime I wake up and I feel dry on my throat. The second thing you need while fasting is electrolyte supplements. If you're fasting for an extended period, consider taking an electrolyte supplement to help maintain electrolyte balance. And I've already given you one that has all the components that we need in electrolyte. Sodium, potassium is here. We have sodium here. We have potassium here. We also have magnesium, and then we also have our sodium. They are all here, okay, in this component, so it's very well needed. Then vitamin B. Vitamin B is also very, very important, especially vitamin B12. It can help with energy, support your energy production and nerve function. We also have our B12. Our B12 has folate in it. So you need to take B complex supplement or eat B rich foods like nuts, seeds, and leafy green vegetable, okay? Very important, okay? So again, after fasting, okay, we also need to talk about this. Like people who are doing 3 days only, or doing 7 days and you finish it, or you're doing 21 days, 14 days, 40 days, or you're even doing 6 to 6. When you're eating, break your fast with gentle foods. Break your fast with gentle food. After a fast, it's essential to break your fast with gentle, easy to digest foods. My husband has a formula for it. He calls it LLSS. Liquid, you chew it to liquid, or you take liquid a little at a time. And then, do I remember what the SS is again? Okay, small quantity, okay? So you chew it to liquid, take a little at a time, and then you take small quantity. He has that formula, the Queen's formula, okay? So you need to take foods like soups. Like you can start, if you fasted for 4 days, 7 days, you can start with fruits like very overripe oranges. But if oranges give you like cramps, you can start with oats. Just put 1 tablespoon of oats inside 1 big pot of water, like 1 liter of water, 1 tablespoon of oats. Boil it very well until it's looking like milky color. Then you now use a cup, first of all, to take only the liquid part. You take it, then after like 1 hour, 2 hours, you take a second cup, a bigger quantity of the liquid part, and then you now take the one that has the fiber. Then you can use broth, like chicken broth, turkey broth, fish broth. You can have all that. You can also take smoothies. Smoothies are also very good when you're breaking a fast, depending on how many days, okay? Like I said, you can chat me on my WhatsApp number, +234 703 515 1642, which has been pinned. I can also lead you and counsel you in some of these things so that you can actually know better. Then also, you need to replenish your electrolytes. After a fast, like if you've taken 3 days, 7 days, 14 days fast, you need to replenish your electrolytes. Continue to replenish your electrolytes with supplements-rich electrolytes. I've told you about our Nature Min. Everybody fasting now should go and get Nature Min. It will help you. Then also, you need to reintroduce probiotic to support gut health and immune function. And I've already shown us the Pro B, our probiotic, that has 6 strains that are very, very living, and they are very active. They just kill off all the bad bacteria in your system and make sure that you're good. Then another thing you need is vitamin D. The vitamin is very, very essential for your bone health and immune function. Consider taking a vitamin D supplement. We also have vitamin D. We also have Forever Absorbent D. Very, very fantastic. I have it there as I'm breaking my fasts. During my intermittent fastings, I take them. I'm on water only now. By the time I'm breaking my water only, these supplements are going to be beside me so that they can replenish me and make sure that I'm okay, okay? They will boost your vitamin D levels and actually help you. Another thing we need to consider is the amino acid can help support our glutathione production, which is also essential for detoxification and antioxidant defenses. So you need amino acids. And how I get my amino acid is from our Light Ultra. Light Ultra plant-based milk that can help. So when I'm making my smoothie, I add our Light Ultra to it. I have the sample. Okay, let me quickly get it in 1 minute. Let's 1 second. So this is our Light Ultra. That's what I use in making my smoothie. No matter, even ugu smoothie, lettuce smoothie, broccoli smoothie, kale smoothie. Once you add Light Ultra to it, you will think it's ice cream you're licking. So healthy food doesn't have to be not, very, very funny in our mouth. They can be delicious. So get your amino. It has 18 amino acids, both branched amino acids, essential, non-essential amino acid, and all these nutrients that I have mentioned are here. So even having your light ultra, you have enough. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D. I've talked about vitamin D. It has vitamin E. It has vitamin B12. It has vitamin B6. Very, very good. So having this gives you most of the vitamins that you need, that can actually help you and make sure you get all that you need. It has sodium. It has potassium. Okay, all in our light ultra. So I use it to make my smoothie when I'm breaking my fast. I start with smoothies, and I make those smoothies, and I make sure I take some smoothies almost every day. Okay, then there are also coenzyme Q10 is also very good, and this is an antioxidant that can help support energy production and reduce oxidative stress, and also help our heart health. Okay, CoQ12 is also very, very good. We also have CoQ12. If you need it, you can actually also call me. So the stem cell revolution is a powerful tool that can actually help us unlock the full potential of our stem cell and transform our health. By combining fasting and autophagy, we can stimulate the production of stem cells, improve their function, and enhance cellular cleaning. The benefits of fasting and autophagy are numerous. I've already mentioned quite a lot for us, and they are well documented, and I encourage us to try fasting till we reach autophagy. Don't stop your fasting halfway. Fast until you enter autophagy. That's why I'm here today, to encourage you to fast until you enter autophagy. Don't stop at 6 to 6. Don't stop at that 12 hours. Try to move it to 18 hours. So, and it's very, very doable. Eat around, if you eat around 6 p.m., don't eat again. Or if you eat around 7 p.m., maybe you came back from work, you just eat at 7 p.m., try to hold yourself and go to work the next morning. When you wake up, don't take anything, and stretch it all the way till around 7 p.m. again. I tell you, that is a very fantastic way of having autophagy. Even if you're very, very hungry, then maybe around 5, you can take your smoothie with your light ultra. Okay? And then you now wait and then take your real meal. And let that meal be filled with green leafy vegetables. Remember, I've taught us of portion control. It should be like 75% of vegetables, and then the remaining 25% share it for your protein and your carbohydrate, complex carbohydrates like potatoes, sweet unripe plantains, sweet potatoes, beans, okay, yam, very small quantity like I've mentioned, okay, oats, okay, wild rice or brown rice or father rice also is okay. Okay, because when you combine fasting and autophagy, it stimulates the production of your stem cell. It improves function, enhances your cellular cleaning. The benefit of fasting, and like I've told us, is very, very important. Remember, our body has the power to heal itself. Our body has the power to heal itself. That's how God made our body. Our body has the power to regenerate itself. And fasting and autophagy are two powerful tools that can help us unlock that power of our body repairing itself, of our body regenerating itself, of our body healing itself, I tell you. So, always make sure that before you start a fasting regime, or before you go into any things that you're supposed to do to enter autophagy, consult your healthcare person, and then listen to your body. If you experience an adverse effect during or after fasting, such as dizziness, intense dizziness, not light dizziness, nausea or fatigue, consider adjusting your fasting regime to a better one. Like I said, start gradually and start improving. And water is very, very important. Anyhow you're feeling anything, the first thing you should do, if you're feeling nauseatic, take a full bottle of water first and watch yourself. If you're feeling tired, take a full bottle of water and then watch yourself. If you're feeling dizzy, take a full bottle of water and then watch yourself, okay? Because our individual needs may vary. Then, like I said, you start small. I was telling somebody you need to be guided with this. She's having serious ulcer, and I told her I used to have ulcer. One of the things that stopped it was fasting. She shouted, she said, ha, by the third day I was on water only, my body scattered. I told her that's how it happened to me the first time I wanted to use fasting to stop ulcer. By the third day my body scattered. I went and ate food and the ulcer increased. So my husband now told me, I said, you must stretch it to 5 days. If you stretch it to 5 days, you will be healed. Just manage. So I started again, and he now told me, said, you have to take a lot of water, plenty water. So I started again, and I was drinking water like drums. But before then, I made sure I had my electrolytes very correct. Okay? So I took a lot of water. Day 4, I was just drinking water like camel, until I reached day 5, and that was the end of ulcer for me. Okay, so it helps. Nutrient needs can actually vary depending on individual factors like age, health status, and fasting duration. So remember to essentially prioritize your health and safety when fasting and when you're exploring autophagy. I've already given us that caution. Start gradually, okay? Always start gradually. It will help you if you start gradually. I encourage everyone to start incorporating fasting and autophagy into our lifestyle. It's very good. Start with small periods of fasting, such as 12-14 windows. That's you don't eat for 12 hours, you eat for 14 hours. Then you now reverse it to you don't eat for 14 hours, you fast for 14 hours, you eat for 12 hours, then you now start pulling it 14 hours to 16 hours of fasting window to 18 hours of fasting window to 20 hours of fasting windows, like that, okay? Until you gradually increase your duration that your body adapts to. And also make sure you listen to your body and only fast when you feel comfortable doing so. All right, I just end up with a few notes for us. Nutrient needs can vary depending on our bodies, okay, like I've said. So always prioritize your health. And again, like I said, I encourage you to fast. Consider incorporating autophagy boosting foods and supplements into your diet, like I've said, okay? I've shown us all those supplements that we need, but these two are the most important when you're fasting. When you're breaking your fast, before fast, or if you're breaking 6 to 6 and after fast, this is very important. When you're breaking your fast, this is also very important. I don't know if we have any questions, okay? Thank you for joining me this evening. If we have any question, I'll just take our questions and then we call it a day. Let me just go from back upwards. I've drawn back. Let me see. Does anybody have any question? You can throw down your questions down, or you chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642 to ask your question. Thank you for the thumbs up. I answer you with my own thumbs up. Thank you. And I answer you with my own love. Love you all. I answer you with my own love and my own thumbs up. Okay, Chibuzo says, Mom, this 20 hours is from midnight, or is it immediately you finish your night food? Chibuzo, is immediately you finish your night food. Like now, if you eat by 7 p.m., the 20 hours you start counting from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m., 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Okay? So by the time you reach like 2, you have already completed. Let me be sure. Let me count with my 2 hands. So you have 7 to 8 to 9 to 10 to 11 to 12 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 to 10 to 11 to 12 to 1 to 2 to 3. So by 3 p.m., 3 to 7 p.m. you can eat, which is very doable, Chibuzo. It's very doable. So 3 to 7 p.m. is your eating window. So anything you like in moderation, you can take at that period. But remember your portion control, like I've told you. So you can take at that period, okay? So 3 to 7 you eat. Okay, Chibuzo, I hope that answers your question. Okay, Ruth, good evening. How are you? Hey, Mama, how are you? Ruth Windsor is with me. That's one of my friends, my very good friend, and then my downline also in the business. How are you doing? Yes, she said fasting is good. She fasts because she's a pastor too. We fast and we lead our members to fast. Fasting is very good, okay? And I've shared all the benefits of fasting. You want to look younger? You want diseases to leave you alone? If you're having arthritis today, try 5 days and then continue with 1 day a week, or even intermittent fasting like we have talked about it, 24 windows. I tell you, they will leave you alone. And then add all the supplements you need for nutrients, for the nutrient content in your body to be stable, okay? Because sometimes when you're fasting, you're not able to take all the food you want to take at the same time, and then you might lose nutrients. So that's why these supplements are very good for you. And I've shown you two that are very, very good for you. If you have these two, you can go ahead and fast as much as you want, and as anything you want to fast. They are okay for you. They will give you all the nutrients that you need. Do I have any other question? Fasting builds up your stamina and your energy. I'm telling you, my goodness, I'm really enjoying myself at this period. Okay, Mabel say Happy New Year. Okay, I think I've answered all the questions that side. All right, so Chibuzo said, okay, that's what you're doing. Very, very good, Chibuzo. Wow, I clap for you, Chibuzo. Very, very good. 24 window, fantastic. I told you that that's what I want to do. I want to do 24 windows now. So I just eat my last dinner, 7 p.m. By the next time I'm eating anything is around 3 p.m. I'll take my smoothie with my light ultra. I'll take ugu. I'll combine ugu, banana, and avocado. I make it fresh. I take 1 glass, and then I allow myself to continue my work, finish what I'm doing. By 7 p.m., I take my meal. And I take mainly portion control, 75C and 75 vegetables, leafy vegetables. I like combining so many vegetables. I have a vegetable garden there. So I'll just go take my water leaf, take my ewedu, take my ugu, I take my scent leaf, that's 4. And sometimes I add maybe like moringa or miracle leaf or hospital is too far. I just take small of them, add to make it 5 vegetables, and I take my unripe plantain with it, my potato with it, okay? And any other carbohydrate a little, and then fish or turkey, skinned turkey or skinned chicken. All right. Bolanle says, please ma, if you discover when fasting you always have low BP, what's the solution to it? Okay, if you're having low BP, we have a supplement that can help you. It's called B-Polin or FAM. They can help boost your blood pressure. So you can chat me on my WhatsApp number. I'll give you a good discount. B-Polin. I prefer B-Polin because it's very stable, okay? It helps to stabilize you. So if you're fasting and you have that low blood pressure, take B-Polin before you start the fast, and after you finish fasting, you take B-Polin. You can even take it during the fast. It doesn't really add any calorie for you, okay? Sometimes I fast on B-Polin only. All right, so that will help you. You can chat me on my WhatsApp number, +234 703 515 1642, and I'll give you at a very good discount. Sometimes I even do buy 2 and get 1 free, but just chat me. I will do a good discount for you on your B-Polin, okay? All right, let me just give us 2 minutes to see if anybody has any question to drop, and then I greet people from backward. Goldie Homer, you're welcome. Beatrice, Michael, Ruth, Ifiona, Patricia, you're welcome. Abiodun, Esther, Moronike, Adebola, Chika, Adeleye, Yemisi, Adeshino, you're welcome. Mojisola, Oluwakemi, Latifa, Anis, Adeobi, Lebi, Janet, Olayinka, Queen Chinyeaka, you're welcome. Lina, Princess Abigail, Folari, Adruni, Nkechinyere, you're welcome. Sonia, Mabel, Adeobi, Priye, you're welcome. Mercy, Patricia, Edith, you're welcome. Anife, Amaka, Maggie, you're welcome. Betty, you're welcome. Ruth Bolatito, you're welcome. Mama Ruth, Uju, you're welcome. UJ, you're welcome. Jane, you're welcome. Rita, Tanifon, Bridget, Debbie, Tuli, Eberechi, all of you are here. You're not greeting Wemimo, Osinago, Kehinde, Mana, Grace, you're welcome. Franca, Olorun, Toby, you're welcome. Abu, you're welcome. Justina, you're welcome. Olatosi, you're welcome. Sade, you're welcome. Toyosi, you're welcome. Rita, Femi, you're welcome. Oluwasaki, you're welcome. Mabenga, Simisola, Ihuoma, Oluwaseyi, Ronke, Ruth, Kehinde, Oluchi, Bolanriwa, Felicia, Jane, Olaide, Lady Joy, Celestina, Elizabeth, Okoli, Angela, Olamide, Bolanle. All these people, greet down. Kemi, Faba, Fahunke, Laide, Lucy, Obiageri, Oluwatoyin, Adenike, Ogumba, Mure, Jane, Lovett. You're welcome, Princess. Welcome, Mabel, Anyoka, Kahu, Bumi, Victoria, Joy. You're welcome, Ugeze, Omade, Ajenaku, Ajala, Mabel, Princess. You're welcome, Rose, Omoyemi, Chibuzo. You're welcome, Grace, Olufunke, Omolayo. You're welcome, Oge, Cynthia, Basirat, Onafunwa, Osarugwa, Olabisi. You're welcome, Adedoku. You're welcome, Emenigre. You're welcome, Gracious Grace, Bolanle, are all welcome. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate, in the absence of any other question, I say good night to every one of us. Love you all. See you on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we're going to be looking at foods again. I'm going to be looking at some foods again that can help you reach autophagy faster. And I'm also going to be sharing with you, if you're fasting and you're fatigued and you need to take something, some of the things you can take that will not stop the ketosis, okay? There are some foods you take that will not stop that ketosis that can help you to also enter autophagy, especially for people who are fasting for health issues. Some people are fasting because they need to lose weight. Some people are fasting for health issues. They want some help things to stop. So there are some foods that you can eat. And if I have the time and energy, I will teach you how you can make some bone broth or some broth that can actually help you during such fast. Thank you all for joining me. Love you all. Bye.